Hello there, and welcome back to episode 28 of the final sect in ACS. So, today, well, big things ahead of us. First of all, we're going to check on out what we can do for our inner disciples. Whatever can be improved, we will improve. We have a couple of newcomers, like Fujinbo. It's going to be our new scout. She's going to have a lot of fun with talismans, and yeah, that's one thing. But the real big thing, the real thing, what I'm after for today is we're going to get ourselves into body cultivation. It's about time that we get started. We're going to get ourselves a ginseng pill there together, and obviously, I think, should I have? Yeah. So we're canceling that break for several reasons. She gets to create her first talisman now, or incorporate, I should rather say. So we're going to send her on over to Bound South for her to grab inspiration, because I really want her to have as much G at this stage as possible, because I want to see how effing fast I can get her. Her primary purposes here in the sect will be talisman crafting and traveling super fast. I don't know what I'm going to give her as tasks beside that. We'll see about that. So, back to a body cultivation thing. So there has been a wonderful proposition to make Yin Ji the body cultivator of the sect, but I sadly gotta say, not with that constitution level. We're looking for somebody who's good in battle, has a decent constitution, and if I remember correctly, potential was playing a role there too. I was, for a while, tempted to wait until we can miracle up their stats properly, but then I decided that I don't want to go for a method like that. So this fella here, well, potential ain't that good. I really haven't fully understood yet what potential really, or how that status properly to be understood. Always struggled with that. Anywho, this one looks not good. She has impressive battle, but constitution ain't that high on her. Yeah, well, this guy looking good. 51 battle. Not so much. 49 battle, but the rest of the stats aren't that spicy. So what we're going to do now is a different thing. It's just noon, and I figured that we're just going to go on over to the City of Abundance. Oh, I need to send a Golden Core fellow over there. First things first, Spirit Master Hall. We're now looking for battle compatibility, so let's see. Potential 6. That's a really high one. Wow. I'm not sure if constitution is actually that important for body cultivators. I still struggle with understanding what stats are the most important for a body cultivator. But this looking good. Wow, these characters are so effing overpowered in this mod pack. What are these stats? Why is the music so freaking loud? I thought I turned it down. And so these really good people, I cannot turn them down, you know? Alright, we're going to leave it like that. And we got ourselves our candidate, I'd say. Just has to arrive now. So Wild South, we will have our disaster relief working there. I really got no clue if it is possible to resolve 2 catastrophes at the same time. I really got no clue. We're going to try it nevertheless, though. And I hope nobody dares to attack me in between. The merchant! Hello there! Beautiful to see you. So, it is also something worth noting that with the introduction of a body cultivator, our sect will use up much more food than ever before. Body cultivators have that horrible tendency to be very, very hungry fellas. So, that's just the thing. Elixir items are worthless. Wood pill with high price. Sure. That's nothing I own right now. An ochre essence. I think I want to buy that, but it's 5 grand. Ancient scroll. Well, we're going to buy that, I guess. What about these Angus soul gems? I'm definitely going to pick them up. We're soon going to need so many of these. It's not going to take that much longer, by the way. Trapped soul. Alright. Solid karma, I think it's supposed to be, not soiled karma. Yeah, well. Condensed essence of spring. Yeah. Mod content. Okay. So first things first, I want to get rid of all the loot again. Also, they're obviously buying the condom off of me. Why not? I want to get rid of it. It's weirding me out. So, not so much the fact that I have a condom lying around. It's more like how it looks. Looks really weird. Not how I would imagine. So, let's get rid of all the materials that we don't really need. I'm gonna keep the good hides. But all in all, my sect is not really in a situation where we're able to trade much. I mean, I could sell away much of my food, but I just stated that we're going to have a voracious eater from here on sitting in our sect, and I don't know, I don't think it's that much of a smart idea, don't you think? So we'll have to pack up some of our spirit stones here as well. Around 1,000. I still want that frickin' balance button. So now I need to deduct 48 from 1,000 in my head. I really don't like this. Ugh. Also, it has this really annoying way of filling that. Oh, I'm just gonna shut up and pay. This is something where I really find it so sad that the devs of this game didn't take the time to somehow find a workaround for this horrible field of interaction. I can't sugarcoat it, it just sucks. I still love the game, but these are some of the things where I really feel like I'm just a little bit of quality of life polished out. So, anywho, so Fujinbo, she's gathering up the belief that she's requiring, and let's see. I am not quite sure anymore how the alchemy worked. So a ginseng pill requires alchemy level 6, but that's all it requires. Now that's a relief. So, let's see. Do you have inspiration to pump up your alchemy? Ugh, not really. So, is there anybody else present who has that kind of alchemy skill here? Juji is almost there, so we're going to spend just a couple of points of alchemy and do our thing here. Cool. So, I got the ginseng and the lingji, so let's do this. Boom. Oh, well, that's really good loot. Wow. We're just exploring the place, but pretty sick stuff for the first time. Alrighty, good. Fujinbo, back at home. We're still waiting for our candidate for the body cultivation, but while we're doing so, we might as well start studying. Now, We're definitely going to pick up the Golden Book of the Six Edicts and Five Directions, because, you know, that's the talisman that we want to use. But beyond that, a lot of things I want to pick up here. So, first things first, we want to get ourselves basically everything which increases our maximum G. Yeah, well, the Compass Doctrine isn't contradictive here. And the base mental state increasers, I cannot say no to these, especially if they're not counteractive. They're just so powerful. Get just more stuff done, that's all. Chi absorption efficiency is also very powerful. Stat increasers, well, I rarely pass on these because technically we might not be needing them that badly, but practically I love it when my cultivators have stupidly high stats for many, many different reasons. Chi sense level, artifacts. Here we have again base mental state increasers, aquamarine chant. Well, Spirit Revel is something we're going to pick up if there's still room left for... Yeah, luck is definitely a must-have. Not gonna have any debate about that. Several Talisman Manuals, but not yet. These are for later, so... Spirit Revel as the very last one of these, so let's see how far Fujinbo will go. I mean, she already has 6 stats. Charisma 10 and Perception 10. Shouldn't have done it this way. God. I keep forgetting how overpowered my cultivators are with this mod package. Not quite sure if I approve that. It's like, you can't really stop yourself from doing it either, you know? Okay. So, with more chi, her first talisman will be much, much more powerful. And I think our body cultivatress has arrived. Extreme body abilities. She's just the perfect fit. So, Heavenly Pill, Perception Increase. Oh, I love these. This is so good to have. Improves mentality. It's also not bad if it's what I think it is. Seriously? Do you see this? It's one of the things I hate about this game. Alright. Lucky dude. Mostly been picked up because lucky. But lucky people are always good in this game. Beast attack! Alright, tonight we'll dine in ball. That's good. It's really good. Just when I was talking about we need more food. So, I had a request about this. I hope that the dear person asking me for this was is okay with a female character. Here you go. Props going out. And we're going to make this fine young lady our body cultivator. Come on, doggo. You don't need to go pooping somewhere. There's still bull alive. Go defecate. No. First you kill, then you poop. Jeez. Alright. Whoa. Why did she get attacked by... She's still being attacked by that boar. Ah! Stop it, you stupid thing. So, alright, she came to us and almost died because of a pig attack. That was happening during a bull attack. It was an assassination attempt. Nice try, Karma. But not this time. Not with me. No, no. That was by far one of the weirdest things I've ever experienced. Alright, I cannot imagine that her inspiration isn't sufficient anymore. I think she just decided to sleep before going for more studies. Shouldn't there be... Well, okay. So we're increasing our relationships with the people here, by the way, massively by doing these. Again, the lack of farming tools? Alright. So, she's done with her studies, still has 50,000 points left, and is running around with 6.6k as a core shaper. Really sick. She hasn't had her share of improvers yet, or did she? She had Ganoderma and Red Ginseng already. Alright. We can have portions of Earth Flux, though. It's not Spectre refined Earth Flux, so there's still a lot of room for extra improvement here. But we're getting her on a 9.1k here. Well, that should make some sick talisman, doesn't it? Ah, no. Where's your chamber? Unsuitable or occupied. So it's occupied because she's occupying it herself. Genius. So we're going to do this crazy thing. And yeah, that's very, very overpowered what I'm doing here. I'm well aware of that. Because I'm just going for stats that are not achievable by human means, but I don't care. I've played this game so long. All I am achieving is a cultivator whose speed is unrealistically fast. You could power game much more excessively with that, which I won't, because that would be boring. But if we now checking it out already, she's already at the 6 speed. I am not quite sure if I really gonna go for the... Yeah, here comes the temptation for more power. I am somewhat tempted to pick up other talismans, right? I admit it. You wouldn't, you would be tempted as well, I bet. So, the problem is just I hate this minigame, and there's no middle ground, sadly. So, greatly increases max G. There we go. So I want those other talismans, but I think we're going to leave it like that for now. I mean, this is kind of cheating. I'm well aware of that. So I think we can order back Roju, can't we? Because the array is brim-filled with things that we need. Perfect. So finally, we will recall this fine lady from this horrible place, and let's head back to our body cultivator. She's still alive, very relieved about that, and let's put her on the heavy cultivation duty, because like anybody else, you first gotta cultivate your foundation. If you want to be a body cultivator, you still go the same path. So we're going to eat the usual cultivatables, you know. Stop eating noodles. Eat Ganoderma. It's good for your cultivation. So we had a single dosage now, right? I don't want to give her red ginseng, even if I had some. Simple reason for that is that she won't be developing any chi or anything like that. That won't be a thing for her life, because body cultivators work differently. So it's not that important for us to increase our maximum chi pool that much. So it's better spent on Jandao cultivators. So, let's see. I mean, the thing here is we would be capable of drawing. We just have drawn 12 talismans with perfect quality via instant draw that had their effect doubled. So she's basically running around with 24 spiritual traveling talismans at once, if I have made the calculations correctly. Maybe I'm wrong. And you can't even put that to even higher levels. So we're going to power play this once, alright? Let's go for a stupidly powerful thing here. So this is, like I said, it ain't realistic. But I don't care right now. So technically, I think with this kind of cheating, you could create battle stats that are beyond stupid. But I don't want to, because I think that would be boring me out if I'd be beating the game this way. I don't care about cheating with the exploration game a little bit because it consists mainly out of lengthy tedium, but that would be outright too much and stupid for me. So just for you to see where I draw the line, you know. So there was a fire. I have a I got a hunch. But she's not supposed to do anything here anyways anymore. So Yinji is actually good at cooking. The longer I do this, the more I consider retiring Yinji for good. And give him the good life. Away from all the madness of the immortals and all those things. But I bet he'll be reborn one day and just do the same thing over and over again. Well, what can I eat? Jeez. Where are our edible foundation boosters? Where's my ginseng ad? I find it funny that you have this warehouse full of things that could outright kill people if you do. If somebody would gobble down a wrong item here, they'd be immediately dying because of that. But seriously, where did my ginseng go? Ugh. There it is! You probably saw it all the time, didn't you? So, let's feed her 3 stacks of ginseng. Ginseng at night. Ugh, doesn't do much. So we're not going to interact with the 7 slaughtering sect at all. I'm not gonna do the same mistake twice. She's bloating now. Oh well. So we're going to hunt whatever animals we can find here now. Because I want to find out if we can get ourselves some cool body parts that will help us cultivating again. I don't care if they are an enemy or not. Wait a sec. People getting hurt? Ah, well. It's a deadly fight between man and turtle. And I'm not sure if I actually condemned this poor guy to his death. Yeah, well, I must admit it's my own fault sending people hunting that don't seem to have the actual proficiency for that. The gear, but whatever, you know. Turtle bites. That's at least something we can take care of. So, okay, her foundation training is going slower than I'd like her to be. But, well, I want to get this started, you know? So, let's see if we have something here. I don't want to spend a foundation pill because that would be way too much. But I'm surprised that that I don't have anything I can use here, you know? And it seems like I need to send a brave adventurer to gather me some more red ginseng, because we're totally out of that. So, we are here. Maoji is at the state of his golden core formation, so we're not going to force him any further. Very nice. We're making progress here. Jinbo, meanwhile, well, let's see. She should be capable of perma-cultivating now, so, well, probably this will be a pretty good thing for us. So, let's just make the Unholy Trinity here. There we go. So she now has an obscene cultivation speed bonus as well. I know this is really stupidly powerful what I'm doing here, but whatever. You know, it's fun to play around. And in all honesty, I don't regret a thing, because I wouldn't want to draw 12 talismans in a row. It sounds like a nightmare. Who wants to do that? 12 times in a row the same thing, you know? There are a couple of things in this game where I just doubt the wisdom of the decisions. Alright, so Fujinbo is now ordered to gather the red ginseng. She's the fastest of the bunch, so... Alright. Meanwhile, Nianshuang as our defender, and Roju... Wait a sec, what? Oh, she's facing a tribulation. Oh, we need to prepare for that, but not right now. So the best way of preparing yourself for tribulation, if you can't face it currently, is just to park your cultivator somewhere where he or she can gather something that's useful for your sect. And that's exactly what we're going to do now, because I don't want to face that tribulation problem right now. So where will we send her? What would be a nice place to be at? Well, Cinnabar, but we don't really need that in such huge numbers. Yeah, well, I will fall back now and send her exactly to the same place where she has been over and over again. Simply... Oh, I can't. I can't do this. Alright, good. Well, we're going to handle that. This shouldn't be that much of a problem. Can she at least pick up some inspiration from outside? Is that also blocked? That would suck. That is really nasty. That is seriously a nasty thing, because I doubt that I have the necessary points to protect her properly, but we'll see about that. Another day's problem-ish. Well, no, actually not. I will forget it otherwise. But I do remember that I haven't bought anything for defenses. Ah, so things are not going well. Can I send her to camp somewhere? Is that a possibility? I mean, I highly doubt it, but... Yeah, alright. So, well, we can prepare for a bad tribulation, and we probably should. I had no clue that this would happen. But, I mean, we'll see about that. It should be fine. Now, we got that amount of time. It's a Earth elemental one. So Earth is being defeated by wood. So we'll have to have a wood chi environment, I think. And let's see if we can teach her that barrier skill. Well, looks like we can only really get into body cultivation at the beginning of the next episode. I'm very, very sorry about that. But this is a very pressing matter. So she is, though, very close to getting the inspiration together for that. So let's see. But I think, well, yeah. Let's do this as follows. Ruju will be practicing henceforth. Because this way, maybe I'll get enough inspiration points together to save her life, you know? That would be amazing, wouldn't it? And in the meantime, we're going to set up a tribulation spot. Just something small like that. And no, not enact with these people. Then we're going to put a chi cushion of wooden energy there. And then we'll see if that'll do anything. So we're surrounding this place now with earth energy. I don't know if that actually, with wood energy, I don't know if it works like that, but we surely will try. So Fujinbo, you go for resource collection. There goes the red ginseng we were looking for. Awesome. So I have to do this. I just have to. Before I can outro. Oh, come on! Snakes? With an alarming, with a alarming music. So, yeah. Definitely positively convinced about the karma trying to hinder us from getting our body cultivation scheme going. Very positively about that. Alright, the snakes have been taken care of. So, next step, we will munch in that red ginseng. And break through into the body cultivation. You know, at least that thing I want to get done. So 125-person match, but as you see here, I don't know what the match is actually supposed to be. Anyways, this is the first step of many to come. We will, next episode, start up the process of cultivating her for real, but I'm glad that this at least worked on out, you know? Karma tried to stop us from doing so, but we were not. Well, you know what? A lack of words. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will continue next episode. Drop me your comments, drop me a thumbs up or a subscription. I'll be glad to hear from you, and as usual, check out the secondary gameplay channel, Topmost Comment. Still waiting for subscriber 1000 there for more stuff happening each day, and check out Patreon, PayPal, or buy me a coffee if you want to make me super happy. These links are in the description box. A big thanks to all of you supporting this channel. It means the world to me, and I really mean it. And I hope you have a grand day. All of you watching this video until the end, because that's really a good thing to do. For me, at least. Have a wonderful day. See you soon. Goodbye.